There are literally billions of dollars set aside for low-income Americans, and in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you where you can get these funds. Now, over the past couple of days and weeks, I've been talking about the State Small Business Credit Initiative, SSBCI, which is a $10 billion program. But one of the programs that you don't hear that much about is ECIP. That's the Emergency Capital Investment Program. And this is a $9 billion program. With the Emergency Capital Investment Program, the Treasury is providing up to $9 billion in capital directly to depository institutions that are certified CDFIs, that's Community Development Financial Institutions, or Minority Depository Institutions, MDIs. These funds are designed to support low and moderate income community financial institutions in providing loans, grants, and forbearances for small businesses. The Emergency Capital Investment Program was established in 2021. Now, the SSBCI, the State Small Business Credit Initiative, as well as the Emergency Capital Investment Program are slightly different. So SSBCI has 10 billion, ECIP has 9 billion. So with SSBCI, the funds are allocated to each state, and then each state decides which participating lenders will help to administer that program. With ECIP, it's actually more direct. So the funds go directly to minority depository institutions, MDIs, and certified community development financial institutions, CDFIs. So this money is going directly to these institutions. Now, here's a list of all the CDFIs and MDIs that are part of the ECIP, the Emergency Capital Investment Program. And this actually is available in all states. Now, I'm gonna provide this list. There's a link in the description of the video so you can check to see what lenders are in your state that you can go to and get access to these funds. But it actually tells you how much money each of these institutions receive. Now, pay attention to this. So one way to kind of look at this, just looking at the amount. So the most institutions can get is 250 million. So that's a maximum amount per institution. So one thing I would do, if you're trying to figure out where you can possibly get some of these funds, just look at some of the funding amounts, right? And then look at the institutions. So right here, you have Southern Bank Corp, $250 million. This is in Arkansas, a certified CDFI. Again, a lot of these institutions not well known, some smaller credit unions, but really just look at these institutions because the ones who have the most amount of funds are usually going to have more available loans to give out. Right here, let's check this one out. Banesco USA in Coral Gables, Florida, a minority depository institution. They received over $250 million. You also have Suncoast Credit Union in Tampa, Florida, $175 million. So that's a lot of money that they're giving out. Maybe look at the ones that have a couple hundred million or at least over 50 million. This one right here is interesting. Park Community Credit Union, $122.5 million. I've never heard of this credit union. So this might actually be an institution if you're in the state of Kentucky. Looks like they got all the money that was for that particular area, but $122.5 million for an unknown credit union. They probably have a lot to lend out. So right here we have Banesco. And again, when you go to their website, if you go to business, they have a list of all the different types of loans, right? Commercial lines of credit, SBA loans, and then right down here, emergency capital. So again, right here it says Banesco USA received $250 million investment from the U.S. Treasury Department Emergency Capital Investment Program. These loans offer flexible terms and fast decisions. Now, since receiving the U.S. Department of Treasury ECIP investment in 2022, they have deployed millions of dollars to eligible borrowers in South Florida as well as Puerto Rico. And these are just some examples of some recently closed ECIP loans. You have a $35 million construction loan, a $30 million line of credit. You have a $18.5 million deal with a commercial real estate and a $17 million term loan. And again, this is just one institution, right? Now, for the next 10 years, they will extend the ECIP credit to eligible borrowers in low and moderate income and traditionally underserved areas. Now, this is going to be great for affordable housing developers, small businesses, minority-owned businesses, as well as minority consumers. So it's not just business, it's also consumer side as well. Now, here's another example, DC Federal Credit Union. So right here, they have a micro business loan program. Now, in terms of the limits, they go up to 50,000, and this can be unsecured term loans up to 60 months or a secured/vehicle term up to 84 months. The minimum FICO score is 610, and a debt to income ratio must not exceed 50%. This is also open to startup businesses, but this is also available to startup businesses, but you must submit a business plan. All right, so going back to Park Community Credit Union. So this credit union received $122.5 million. So this is an example of personal loans. Now they have what's called the anything loan. They have recreation loans. And right here, the quick cash loan, the Q cash loan. So with this loan, you can access funds you need in under 60 seconds with no credit check required. And you can get up to $3,000 cash instantly. Now, just to recap, so the Emergency Capital Investment Program has over $9 billion that's distributed to certified community development financial institutions as well as minority depository institutions. Now, if anyone is interested in seeing what institutions are within their state where they can go get access to these funds, I've dropped a link in the description of the video, and there are institutions in all 50 states where you can get access to this capital that is designed for low-income Americans. Anyways, that's all for today. Until next time, take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.